I can take a sentence or a thought and make it comical. Now, one dude told me once that, yeah, well, I hear you saying it, Miss Harvey, but you ain't funny to me. I ain't got to be funny to you. You've never bought a ticket to see me. No, I haven't. I still made it, though. It doesn't matter what nobody else thinks. What they got to do? I don't think you funny. Listen, let me tell you something. If you can think of something to get $10 for, I bet all of you have something that God has gifted you with that you could convince somebody to give you $10 for. I'm gonna show you how to become a millionaire. All you need is to have one thing that you can get $10 for. I don't care if it's cutting hair, cutting grass, painting, babysitting, typing papers, walking dogs. I don't care what it is. Just get somebody to give you $10. All I want you to do is do it and get $10. After you get the $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. That's all. You have $100. Now, when you get that $100, whatever you did to get the $100, I want you to do it 10 more times. You're going to have $1,000. Now, you get a little tricky now. Whatever you did to make the $1,000, listen to me close. What I want you to do is do it 10 more times. That's what I want you to do. Don't change shit. Just do it 10 more times. You'll now have $10,000. Now, there's where you got to start using your faith. After you make $10,000 with this $10 idea, all I want you to do is do it 10 more times. Just 10, whatever you did to make the 10,000, do it 10 more times. You're going to have $100,000. Here's the trick of tricks. Once you make $100,000, you're going to have to hire a few people. And all I want you to do after you make the $100,000, same thing you did to make the $100,000, I just want you to do it 10 more times. Congratulations. You are a millionaire. That's how it's done. These jokes I'm telling right now, these $25 jokes. My first gig paid me $25. These the same jokes. This just English. I ain't learned how to do this in Spanish or none of this. I just kept telling these jokes in English. 10 more times, 10 more times, 10 more, till they started paying me $25,000 a night. Then they started paying me $100,000 a night, $150,000, $250,000 a night. I made $500,000 telling jokes in one night. They're the same jokes. I just kept telling them over and over and over and over and over. $25 jokes repeated on a 10-time multiple. You could be a millionaire babysitting. You could be a millionaire doing eyebrows. You can be a millionaire cutting grass. You could be a millionaire as a barber, painting houses. You already have the gift. God has already given you the gift. He gave it to you at birth. You was born with it. God ain't never created a soul he didn't give a birth to. That he didn't give a gift to at birth. You sitting up in here, if you're poor today, it's because you tripping. You just tripping. You done talked yourself out your God-given gift. You done got some funk job somewhere and tried to act like you was happy with it. Now they done furloughed you, now you disappointed. You ought to be jumping for joy. Walk your up the hall, go take your gift God gave you and turn yourself into a millionaire. Money's not everything. It's really not. And money can't make you happy. Money don't make you happy. I know a lot of miserable people with money. It's not money that makes you happy. It don't. It don't make you happy, but it'll park you right in front of Happy's house. And you can at least see if the stay there. I recommend money. I highly recommend it. And anybody that told you that money different about money is because they don't have none. But you got to quit listening to people that ain't got money tell you about money. Money the root of all evil and all that. You do evil stuff with money, but if you're a good person, you can do good stuff with money. You know, people say that money changes people. It really doesn't. You know what I learned about money? Money don't change people. Money allows you to be more of who you really are. See, if you're a kind person, when you get a lot of money, you become a kinder person. If you're an asshole, When you get a lot of money, you become a big hole. It allows you to amplify whoever you really are. That's why when you see rich people acting like it's because they always been one. They always been a hole. They just didn't have the money to flex on to show it to you. That's all it is. But you let their get some money, they finna show your something. And that's it. If you see a person that's cool with money, it's because he always been cool. That's what I recommend money, but it's all right. I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me see if I got. I don't have time to do that. I was gonna show you a real simple thing I figured out a long time ago. Before I go today, I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna show you the simple way to become a millionaire. Very well, come on. The show. What you got, Steve? No. Well, I'm gonna show you. It's a really simple way. And it's so true, it's very simple. You just have to understand that it's possible for you. What stops most people from becoming successful is you have something in you that tells you it's not for you. But it's for everybody who wants it. God will give you the desires of your heart. He love you. If you ask your child, if your child asks you for the latest sneaker, you're gonna try to get it for him. If he at the school trying to make a field trip, you're gonna try to send him. If he need a computer for a class, you're gonna try to get this computer for your child. Cause he your child. Well, we all got the same Heavenly Father. We his children. When you ask him for something, you don't think he wanna give it to you? But you have not cause you ask not. Most people don't even ask God for the right stuff. Keep wasting God's time with all these little bitty requests. You're talking to God. Why you keep going to God with this little stuff? Lord, help me make my rent. Don't he always? Why don't you ask for a mortgage? You're talking to God, man. This is the same dude that made heaven and earth in 6 days. How he can't give you a house? How he can't give you a new car? Quit looking on Craigslist for a used car. Go to the new car section. You're talking to God. Quit asking God for little stuff. God don't care nothing about no used car. You want a used car, he'll give you a used car. Ask for a new car. You gonna ask God for $500? Might as well ask him for 50 grand. I mean, since you asking. You have not cause you ask not. It's really simple. I'm telling you, man, I figured it out. I ain't smart. I ain't got no education. I ain't got no degree of any kind whatsoever. Graduated with a high school diploma. Graduating class was 695 people. I graduated 690. And every time I saw them 5 people that was behind me, I let them know. What's up, man? Hang in there. It'll be all right. Well, same advice I give to my kids, man. If I could get them to understand the importance of their 20s. Because, man, you know what I did? I just blew my 20s. I ended up spending all of my 30s fixing what I messed up in my 30s. I spent all of my 40s doing what I could have been doing in my 30s. I looked up, man, I had let too much time slip away. If you could get young people to get their foot on the gas pedal in their 20s, because right now they think going out is everything. And I keep telling them, man, you're gonna outgrow that in a minute. Because, you know, like at this age, it's when somebody says, hey, we're gonna go out to a club tonight. What? Go out to a club? Are you kidding me? It don't make no sense to you now because you're over that. But it takes a minute for them to understand that, man. It's sad. I wish they'd get it. But I wasn't clubbing in my 20s. I didn't know how to make a vision board. I didn't know how to. What really changed my life, man, was I got in Amway when I was about 24. I got in Amway. And that changed my life, man, because the first time ever, they introduced me to self-help books. And I read 2 books that changed my life. It was The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale and The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. I read them books and it changed my life. But it also made me remember what my mother had taught me because she was a Sunday school teacher, because all self-help books are Bible-based. It's nothing, everything comes from the Bible. All them self-help books, that's Proverbs. That's all it is. It's the book of wisdom and understanding. If you could read that, it'd change your life too. But sometimes you need, regular books where you can relate to it differently. But it's all comes from the Bible. It's like a great book is The Secret. But if you read The Secret, it's all Bible versed. I mean, it's just based on the Bible. You can't think of nothing new how to tell a person to succeed without the Bible. You can't. It doesn't work that way, So.
All right, families, mask off, please.
A couple of books changed my life, man. But The Magic of Thinking Big was huge for me. It just taught me one simple principle. It don't cost no more energy to think big than it does small. You can say Volkswagen and you can say Rolls Royce with the same amount of effort. You ain't got to grunt to say Rolls Royce. So if the Bible is true, which it says a man is as he thinketh, if you think poor thoughts, you got to be poor. The moment you change that thought into wealth or riches, you start the process to becoming wealthy or rich. It's not a magic trick. It's really how it works. People complicate it. You got to do this and you got to do that. But the Bible's pretty plain. They ain't got no loopholes in it. Really don't. It's just real simple. It say what it say. All you got to do is believe it's talking to you. That's what it is. Most people don't think that God is talking to them, that I come to give you life and give you life more abundantly. You don't think He's talking to you? He'll give you life more abundantly. He do. He really will. You ain't got to be rich to have an abundant life. Sometimes you just need to be healthy, happy. You could be really happy, man, making $70,000 a year. You really, really can. You don't need a few million. I did, but you didn't need a few. It helped me a little bit. But to be honest, it didn't make me happy. It really didn't. Until you need God to be happy. So I ain't no preacher, so we got ministers in the room, so I'm just telling y'all from a hood perspective what I did to get here. You can go to church and hear it, or take it from a dude that come out the bottom, ain't got nothing. Ain't gonna pass no offering tray. I don't really care. If you don't believe me, you ain't got to. But I made it. See, getting rich is really not a magic trick. You just have to learn a few principles of success and be willing to work really, really hard. Before you can build generational wealth, you gotta hit it first. You can't build generational wealth and not hit it yourself. So don't skip over the steps. You gotta take care of yourself first. You create generational wealth after you've secured finances for yourself. So that's the first thing. There's a lot of ways to do it, but you gotta, a little simple thing I used to do. It's really simple that anybody can do. Like, I don't accept change. The law of attraction. I believe in the law of attraction, and it works for me. Like, if I'm anywhere and you give me 20s, 10s, 5s, coins, I don't accept. If you give it to me, whoever I'm with, I give it to them. Because I only want hundreds. But whatever the highest denomination be, that's all I accept. I don't accept change because the law of attraction works. What you put out is what comes back. What I used to do, though, is every time I got a single, I'd roll it up. Whenever I come home with singles and change, I would put change in a jar and I'd roll the singles up. If you can, throw a $5 bill in every now and then. Just roll it up. And roll it up as tight as you can. After a while, you're going to need a rubber band on it. Then if you can, throw a 10 in there and just keep rolling it up. After 1 year, I want you to take a rubber band off that roll. You'll be stunned. You will be stunned at how many singles actually come your way, 5s and 10s. If you can put a 20 in there, do that. So then after I started making money, I would take all my change and save it, all 20s and stuff. I'd have thousands of dollars at the end of a year with 20s and stuff rolled up in there because I never kept it. And so now I'm just in the 100 game. I don't accept anything. If you give it to me, I give it away. And then God gives me, the only thing I attract was 100, so he just keeps giving me hundreds. It's a law of attraction. It really does work that way. See, getting rich is really not a magic trick. You just have to learn a few principles of success and be willing to work really, really hard. And anybody can become successful. But you got to do the things that successful people do. That's just one. That's without opening a CD, without investing anything. Take all your change and roll it up and save it, put a rubber band. At the end of the year, you'll be stunned. You'll have hundreds of dollars in singles. You'll be stunned. And coins, you have hundreds of dollars. Some of you will have thousands. You really don't know how important that change is. You know, when you do the thing that you're born to do, there's nothing else you could have done. There's nothing else I could have possibly done. I was born to do this. God gave me this gift. I discovered it, and I used it. You've got to discover your God-given gift. Your gift is the thing you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. As soon as you discover that, your life changes. You have two important days in your life. The day you're born and the day you discover why. The why is directly tied to your gift. It is the thing God gave to you at birth. All of you are gifted, everybody in here. Everybody in this room is gifted. You just got to quit looking at it as running, jumping, singing, and dancing. There are other gifts. Once you identify that gift, the Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. That's what your gift will do. You got to discover that. Just sit down with yourself and think, what is it you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort? What is that? That's what you do. If teaching is your thing, teaching is it. If connecting the dots, networking is it, networking it is. Some people are careful people better. Some people babysit. Come on, man, do what you're going to do. Because babysitters turn into daycare centers. Daycare centers turn into businesses. Those businesses turn into millions of dollars. Look, I'm going to tell you something real. You can be rich if you make the decision to be rich. You just got to stop trying to think of how to make $1 million. If you could think of how to make $1 million, wouldn't you have done it by now? You don't need to think of how to make $1 million. You need to think of this gift if you have that can make you $10. $10. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have something that you could do that you could charge someone $10 for? I don't care if it's braiding hair, cutting grass. I don't care if it's making beads. I don't care if it's making clothes. All of you have something. You can tutor somebody for $10. You can babysit somebody for $10. Then guess what you do? Go do that. Then when you make the $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. You'll have $100. After you do that 10 times, I want you to do it 10 more times. Whatever you did to make $100, do it 10 more times. You'll have $1,000. After you make $1,000, here's what I want you to do. Whatever you did to make the $1,000, listen to me, I want you to do it 10 more times. You will have $10,000. Now here's the hard part. When you make $10,000, here's what I want you to do. Take that $10 thing that you made $10,000 with, and I want you to do it 10 more times. Just multiply all of your efforts by 10. That 10,000 turns into $100,000. Now, after you make $100,000, you're going to have to hire some people. They're going to have some people working for you so you can keep doing it in multiples of 10. But after you make $100,000, I got news for you. I want you to listen to this real careful. Here's what you have to do. This is the catch. Whatever you did to make $100,000, listen to me. You have to do that 10 more times. Once you do that 10 more times, congratulations. You are now a millionaire. That's how it works. These jokes I tell, I didn't start making millions. I made $25 a night when I first started. I made $25 a night. But I kept doing it over and over and over till I started $50. Then I charge $100 a night, $125 a night, $150 a night, $250 a night, $1,000 a night, $5,000 a night, $50,000 a night, $100,000 a night, $200,000 a night, $500,000 a night. I stood somewhere for $1 million a day. But I've been doing this 30-some years. I just keep multiplying my efforts by 10. That's how it's done. Simplify it. Quit tripping on the million. Make $10 and just keep doing it. I got a partner, he cut grass the whole time we was growing up. He used to charge $2 for the front and $2 for the back. He made $4. We used to laugh at him every time we wanted to go somewhere. Now, wait a minute, you want to go with us? No, I'm cutting grass. We used to call him Hedge Clip. Hedge Clip, just cut grass. We used to laugh. We go to parties. He didn't want to go. I got to get up and cut Miss Jackson grass in the morning. He ain't never want to go. Yeah, we laughed at his ass. Well, guess what? He in Cleveland, Ohio today. He's 60 years old. You know how much he make a year? He makes $4 million US a year. You know what he do? He cut grass. He don't do nothing but cut grass. He got every contract in the city. He done bought 38 trucks. He got 38 trucks out on the road now. And when it's snow outside, since he do such a good job cutting grass, they let him remove the snow with plows on the trucks. He making $4 million a year. You know what his ass do? He cut grass. For $4. Did it and did it and did it. And that's how it works, y'all. That's the secret. It's a funny thing, man, that I learned later in life. But everything that you're imagining, God puts everything he has for you in your imagination. Albert Einstein had a quote. He said, imagination is everything. It's a preview to life's coming attractions. What actually happens is God puts your real life in your imagination. See, this stuff that you've been imagining is not hocus pocus. God is showing you a preview of a coming attraction he has for you. And he puts it in your imagination. The problem with your imagination, though, is you tell it to the wrong people. That's the whole problem. See, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. How many times has God showed you something so vividly clear that you just knew it was perfect? You shared it with your loved ones and your friends and they shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. You know why they couldn't see it? Because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you. And so all these things you've been imagining has been God planting seeds in your head of what he has for you. That's why when you're driving down the street and you see the car in the window, you imagine yourself driving that one instead of the one you got. Because that's the car God will give you. God is in your imagination. He ain't in your paycheck. He ain't in your current set of situations. God is in your imagination. I imagined at 10 I would be on TV. Now, I didn't get there till I was 38, but I got there. Do you know all the stuff you've imagined was really God just showing you a preview of a coming attraction he has for you? People don't understand that about their imagination. The school system would teach people the truth. The problem with school is it don't teach you how to be successful. That's the problem. College don't teach you how to be successful, nor does school. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to be a doctor, lawyer, dentist, you got to go to school. But if you want to be successful, what you're supposed to do? You have to develop the principles of success. School teaches you how to memorize stuff. We're going to test you on it, and you recall what you've read, and we're going to give you a grade on it. Okay, when you get that degree, how you become successful, though? They don't teach you success. You teach success by changing your mental process. The difference between successful people and non-successful people, it has nothing to do with anything except how you think. That's the only difference, man. Successful people have developed the thought process. You all have it. You just got to learn the principles of success. All y'all. All of you gifted. All of you have a gift. God made you with a gift that brought all of you are gifted people. More gifted than me. You think because I'm out here, I'm the gifted one? I just got one gift. I can take information and transpose it into comedy immediately. Now that's a gift and a curse. That's a problem when you're young. You know how many swimmers I done took? Fine off. You know how many times I've been to the principal's office? I've been to the principal's office, I promise you, more than all of y'all total. 15, 20 times a year. Easy. Easy for just fine off, because this gift, I couldn't fix it. I didn't know how to control it. I just said what the I thought was funny. I ain't how you felt about it. It was displaced. I didn't have no comedy club. I didn't have no comedy career, so I just said the My mama was a Sunday school teacher. You know how many times my mama took me to church to get me prayed for? You know how many preachers done this to me? Had to heal. Soon they do this, I pop right back. Ain't nothing happening. I be going, man, what is I'm coming down here getting my head hit for? And my mother thought something was wrong with me, because I had this gift, but I couldn't fix it. But all of you are gifted. I'm telling you, I'm just waiting on them. I'm just telling you all this. You have to understand, man, that God has a really great life for you, and he put it in your imagination. You just got to stop telling it to small-minded people. Really, man. Okay, so, hi, Jesse.
My name is Jesse. I'm 27. This is my girlfriend, Vivian. We have a 1-year-old son, and we're from Fresno, California. The problem I'm having is that she's always counting on me about how cheap I am. No matter where we go or shopping to go on eat, I always try to find the cheapest thing I can. Whenever I have holes in my socks or a t-shirt, she always just throws them away without even telling me or asking me. So I know to a certain extent I need to ease up and be more comfortable, but at the same time we're looking for a house and we plan on getting married and we want a wedding. So my question is, how do we become more relaxed, or how do I become more relaxed with my money, but at the same time manage my savings?
Well, see, here's your problem. You're saying something that's not going to work in a marriage. Listen to me. My money. See, when you get married, you can take my out the sentence. It becomes ours very quickly. And I got news for you. Do you all live here in California?
Yes.
It's already hers. Yeah. Yeah. See, hey, Jesse, they got a thing out here called common law kicks in. Soon as they show this video in court, you're guilty. But listen to me, Jesse, most women come along and they enrich a man's life. They enhance a man's life. Here's a woman who, you have a hole in your sock. She throws it away. Why would you want to put your foot in a sock and just have your whole big toe sticking out? You know how uncomfortable that is, Jesse? Be walking around with your big toe just stuck out. And it's uncomfortable. And she throw your underwear away with holes in it too, don't she?
Some of them.
Yeah, you know why? Because when you come out the bathroom and open your robe like you sexy, don't nobody want to have your drawers with no tabs in it.
Some of the shirts are still usable. No one's gonna see them.
No.
It's just a white shirt.
No, she sees them, Jesse. You're missing the point. She sees them. Listen to me. Sock money and t-shirt money will not pay for a wedding. Sock money and t-shirt money will not buy a house. Change your damn underwear.
Thank you, Steve.
No, thank you, Jesse. Hey, good luck to you. Have a nice time, okay? Hey, folks, thank you all for joining us at Universal City Walk. We'll be right back. You know what you should do? Every time you get a chance to experience first class, you should do it, because it plants a seed. It's like the next time you buy an airplane ticket, just ask for an upgrade. Pay a little extra money, fly first class. What it does is it conditions your mind. Once you get in first class and you see how wide the seats are, and you find out why they shut that curtain, see, because they shut that curtain because they can't let you see what's going on up there. They passing out hot nuts, everybody get a washcloth, they got a menu, you get to decide what you want, all the drinks is free. Once you sit in first class one time, the next time you get on a plane, it's very difficult to walk past them seats. And then your mind starts thinking of ways to get back to first class. And guess what? That's what you start attracting to your life. And you start behaving and producing stuff to get you back into first class. That's how you move up. You just take, like buy you one really expensive outfit. Just see how it fits. That shit is high for a reason. Don't think they down there just putting prices on. Buy a really expensive pair of shoes, ladies. Buy a really expensive purse one time. Just go on down there, buy the real Louis Vuitton that ain't ever on sale. Louis Vuitton don't even have sales. Just get you one. When you carry it, it changes your life. It will then cause your mind to subconsciously produce thoughts to get another one. And next thing you know, you attract the thing you need to produce the outcome that you want. Life is all about the law of attraction. That's how you do it. Just try it.